Yeah, ladies, I know what you're talking about, that whole twin thing, you know, me and Tay Diggs have that, thing going, and people are like, Tay Diggs, and I'm like, no, it's just Katlego. But anyway, our guest artists today have perfected what I have called equi-timbre singing. Yes, it's as unique as it describes what it is they do. They are able to sing with exactly the same matching tone quality, such that when they sing together, they sound essentially like one person. Of course, you know them as the guys that brought us Sun in My Pocket and Poison, one of South Africa's biggest and most successful musical exports, Locnville, in our house. Guys, great to have you back in studio,
nice
man. It's been a while. It's been a while,
yeah?
And you guys have been very, very busy indeed. Last time that you guys were here, you were on your way to LA, right?
Yeah. Doing
big things there. But let's just bring it back to you. What's going on right now in your lives? What has transpired in the past couple of months?
Well, basically, we took a little bit of a break. What we were over in the States for was recording some new material and meeting some people there. And so we got about 16 tracks recorded in about 5 days. It was one of the quickest things we've ever recorded. We wrote half of it in studio in those 5 days.
As it just happened, like as in the juice.
It was just a good creative space. So yeah, we recorded some stuff, brought it back here, played it to our people, and they really liked it. And then we made some new tracks, which is the one that you're hearing now, Closer. It's the brand new single, which we only made about a month and a half ago. And yeah, it just went in, it was the highest entry in the top 40, and that track's doing wonders for us at the moment. And so at the moment, yeah, we're working the Faster Longer Mixtape, which is our brand newest release, came out yesterday. It's out on iTunes and everything, so go get that.
Out stores this week.
Boom, well done,
Yeah, no, and it's fantastic, and basically it's an interim release. It doesn't count as our third studio album. It's basically just a taste of the new sound that we're going for and the whole new vibe. So we're really stoked to have it out.
And EP.
Okay, cool. Tell me about that new sound, because as I was like busy preparing my notes, you guys were sound checking, and I heard one of the new songs. It's really edgy, really, I want to call it dirty. It's like dirty, man. It's in such a cool way, though. Why that change, and then what are you going for there?
It was something. Well, it's the kind of music that I've always listened to, and I've always wanted to create that kind of music, but I just never really had the know-how or like had the kind of balls to actually go for it and try it out. And you know, after our little break, you know, getting inspired and whatnot, I just gave it a bash, and we ended up, you know, coming up with some really cool stuff and playing it to our friends and stuff, and they were going mad. So we thought, you know, instead of not using this, why don't we actually use this stuff, because it's the kind of stuff we like to listen to anyway, and it's my favorite stuff to make. So I mean, I'm really enjoying it,
I'd love to know how you guys work in the studio. As you said, like, it's the kind of music you listen to, it's the kind of music that you work with, but when you're in studio, who gets to decide, you know, which part weighs in more? No, I want more synth. No, I want more bass. No, when fights go.
It depends, actually, it's quite 50-50. I mean, our track Closer, when we first made the beat, the drop was actually completely different to what it is now. It was seriously quick and very high, and quite like lots of synths layered on top of each other. And then the more we were listening to it, we just kind of thought we want to change it up, and so Andrew
make like
went
a nice minimal drop. And so once we'd already tracked all the vocals.
And the actual drop, that synth line was a bit of a mistake. It was supposed to be something else, and we ended up missing a key. And then when we listened to it, we actually like, that's quite cool. We actually like that, so we just kept it exactly like that.
And everyone at home is like, what is a drop? Isn't that a medical condition? No, it's musically. But of course, I want to know, like, the fact that you guys obviously have grown up together, have been doing this together. Do you guys think it gives you a bit of an advantage over other groups, other artists out there? Because when you're on stage, for instance, it's kind of like you know what each other is thinking. So you're always on that kind of vibe.
100%.
And well, what's also nice is, like, especially like in big bands and stuff, when everyone's kind of separated, when you actually want to write tunes, you know, you have to make a mission to all get together.
Sure.
And we're pretty much together all the time, so it's like we don't have to, you know, wait for anybody. It's like we're always just making tunes, and then we'll collaborate together and write some stuff, and that's it done.
Awesome. Now, your fans, you call them Villy, right? The villains. The villains, right there. What can they expect in 2013 from you guys?
The best.
A lot of music. This is going to be a year where we're literally just going to flood the market with as much stuff as we can, because we have so much material that we're working on at the moment, and we've been sitting with it for so long. Like, last year was a bit of a break musically for us, which was really nice and much needed. But now we've got a whole bunch of new material, we're writing a whole bunch of new stuff, and I think this year we're going to be focusing a lot on production and songwriting as well, so you can expect a lot of collabs with other people, and edgier music, like definitely big beats. The second single that we're going for, I can't say what it is yet, but I can say that it's a banger, and it's definitely very different to anything you've heard from us.
Fantastic stuff. Well, we're going to get a live performance right from Locnville right after these ad breaks. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be dirty. It's going to be a banger. All of that right here.